Hey guys, here is a really rare junkyard find. A 1974 Austin Marina. It's what the Morris Marina was sold as in America and Canada. This thing has been sitting, I found a license plate in the back with a 1988 tag on it. So this has been sitting somewhere since 1988. That probably has something to do with it. Covered, full of rat poop. And it's really rusty. There's like a bunch of holes in the floor. This thing is in terrible condition, but any car is technically savable. This one though is really, really rough. I can see why it was junked. It wasn't just junked because it was old. It went through an IAA auction, hence the biohazard stickers. Let's see if I can open the trunk again. I closed it to take good photos of it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to open it again to show off the 1988 plates. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to open it. How the hell did they open it? Alright, well, you'll just have to take my word. There was a plate in there that had a 1988 tag on it. This was sold new in the Springs. I actually saw the auction that this was sold at before it sold. It sold a couple months ago. Yeah, look at these tires. It is just rotted. It has been sitting for a while. I love these door handles. They were used on every British Leyland car ever. So I can open it. Here's the door jamb. Which way is that? It's this way. It's a 70s car though, so the VIN isn't long enough to run on Carfax, but 42,980 miles indicated. I'm betting it's 142. I wouldn't bet more than that though. Colorado Auto and Parts. Somebody was looking for a 97 green Corolla, and they left it in this car for whatever reason. Look at this cool Leyland sticker. Top Gear loves to hate on the Morris Marina. You know, it's like a joke, but I really like these cars. That's also, I'm going to be taking that center cap for sure. Is this an ashtray? Oh, I thought that was just a door handle. Just looked like an ashtray, that texture. I really don't know much about these cars. I know that they were sold as the Morris Marina everywhere else. I think North America was the only market to get them as Austins. Correct me if I'm wrong though. Yeah, see, here's the auction. It was sold in Colorado Springs. Back in March is when it got picked up. After sitting since 1988. This would have been a great revival. Oh, please let me pop the hood. I gotta look. Oh. I think I might have just bent the hood. I hope I didn't. I can't tell if that's just old latches, but yeah, look, there's a British Leyland logo. No clue what engine this has. Like I said, I know nothing about these cars. Wow, look at that plug. Wow, what an awful plug. Let me grab it here. Jeez, this engine is Dunzo, I think. If that plug is from here. To be fair, it could have also just been sitting here since 1988, because all the plugs look like they're there. So yeah, that's just a random plug. So I really like this car, especially because it's the coupe, so it's even rarer. It's not a GT, but it's still really rare and really cool. Here's the key, by the way. British Leyland branded key. That is so cool. I don't know if it's focusing on, I can't tell, but hopefully it is. These really didn't sell well here, and then, you know, like with most obscure 70s imports, they kind of just became worthless. Especially because this is basic, like this is the base model. This is probably like the base model. Austin Marina. Well, it's got a passenger mirror, and it is in the color blue. It's also got pinstriping and white walls, so I don't know about a base model, but I don't know what was standard on these. These are so obscure in America. So if you know anything about these, definitely comment more of them, or comment about them, I should say. Is this, oh, it's just a single. I've never seen that before, where it's just a singular one. That's pretty cool. Nothing really much up here. And it is I'm actually wrong. It's not a hatchback. It's technically a sedan, but I mean, it looks like a hatchback, and let's be honest, everybody calls it a hatchback because it is a hatchback. But you'll get the losers in the comments that'll go, oh, it's actually a sedan. You're wrong. Yes, I still live with my mother at the age of 35. How could you tell? But I love these like two-door sedans where it's like just this opens, but this part doesn't, even though it looks clearly like a hatchback. They were like popular in America in the 70s for some reason, and I love that. No, it's not Leyland branded. There's a spare that was in there. I will probably never see another one of these in my life. That's why I keep pacing around it and showing the same stuff. This is such a cool car. I wish I could have saved it, but oh well. Thank you guys for watching. Comment if you know more about this really cool vehicle. If you know like the trim or stuff like that, please comment. And subscribe and all that.